Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing well. And as promised from a few days earlier, this video is about me pulling for Blitz Shiori. I'm really excited because Shiori is one of my favorite characters in the series and really excited to be able to pull for her birthday unit. I'm hoping that she comes home fairly early, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I've historically had really bad luck trying to get the birthday units of my favorite characters, and this ranges from me trying to get Shinpachi a few months ago to Kaguya of last year, and even to Alucard Shiori, which was from last June. All of these characters required a lot of gems for me to get, and that's why I'm hoping that maybe this time Shiori will be nicer to me. And so I'm gonna say some sort of other stuff like introduction stuff. So if you guys just want to watch me pulling for Shiori and some other stuff, then I'll have it timestamped down in the description that you guys can click on to skip. Anyway, before we begin, just want to say two things. First thing is that I want to give a shout out to Shiori Shrine. They are a troop and they have their own Discord server and a bunch of Shiori lovers there and a bunch of cool folks there as well. I tend to drop by there often, so if at any time you guys want to maybe join or something like that because you like Shiori or just want to talk about the game, then feel free to. I will leave their Discord link on the screen for a little bit as soon as I find where they ranked. Right there they are. Oops, not that one. This one. So here's their Discord link. If you guys ever want to talk, then feel free because I do drop by there often. And the second thing I wanted to say was you might have noticed that I finally eclipsed 50 subscribers, and just want to say thank you to everyone who, even if you're a subscriber or if you're not a subscriber for just watching my videos. I made this YouTube account about 7 years ago, back when I was in high school. I never really got around to using it, but started posting some videos here a few months ago from some friends who were encouraging me, and I figured, there were a lot of players who were playing back row meta or whatever was meta at the time when I first started making these videos, and I thought maybe there are some people out there who might want to see something different, some more old school stuff like mid row, and that was really why I started making these videos, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback and encouragement from you guys, so just want to say I'm really thankful for that. And I am thinking of trying to make some sort of 50 subscriber special. Haven't really thought of what I'm gonna do exactly, but if you guys have any suggestions or something, that just let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, that's really everything I want to say. Just once again, thank you very much. And without further ado, I think it's already been 3 minutes into the video, so we will start polls. But before we do that, we have some tickets to spend, some free polls to do, so we're going to do that first. I'm going to save Shiori for last. And there are actually a lot of reasons why I'm pulling for Shiori, not just because she is one of my favorite characters, but because she checks off a lot of characteristics that I'm looking for a unit, and I will sort of discuss that later after we're done our polls. Regardless of whether I get her or not, I'm just going to discuss how she might fit on my team and that sort of stuff. But anyway, let's start our polls right now. So it looks like we have our daily free 10 polls. See if we get anything here. So there was some loading, so maybe a good sign. So we do have one rainbow. So far I've actually had some pretty nice luck with this free poll recently. I got ES Karen on the first poll, so that was really nice because that was a new card. I got a bunch of creation tools as well, and let's see what we get here. So that's the Mafia and more. Let's see. Don't think that'll be too useful for anything that I want to do, but that's okay. It was free. Anything that we get there was just basically sugar on top. And as you can see, we got some seasonal tickets and brilliance best tickets to spend as well. So let's do those two. There are actually a bunch of units from both pools I want, but one thing that I really do want from seasonal, and I think she's seasonal, is Sachi Hanjo Tsukasa. I've been trying to get her forever, but I just can't. And there was some loading there I was hopeful, but it looks like we came up empty this time. Got enough for one more, and that was really fast. Don't really have any hopes, and of course we get nothing, but that's alright. Anything that we get here, as I said before, is kind of just cherry on top, because we have some other goals. And at 45 Kira tickets here, doesn't look like we'll reach the pity counter, but we might get a 4-star, because historically, like, I've just been looking at like what units I got from both the seasonal and Brilliance Fest tickets. Seems like I get a lot more units from the Brilliance Fest ones, and the game's obviously trying to prove me wrong by giving me the minimum. So first rainbow, let's see what we get here, and it is the Renaissance Memoir. Okay, at least we got some creation jewels out of this, so that's always good, because I really like creation jewels. Like having that high US can be really fun. And we have one rainbow here, so I'm just gonna skip over all the non-rainbow ones, so it doesn't take forever to do. Not rainbow, not rainbow. Nope. Okay, it should be this next one. The Urashima Taro one. That actually is sort of good, because I think it has some pretty nice stats on it. And yeah, so damage down and dexterity is pretty good. I don't know if we already have a max limit broken one, but if we don't, then that's really good. That's one step closer. Let's continue with these pulls here. Alright, nothing there. I'm not sure why there is a loading, even though like I'm not getting anything new. Like they're basically all 2-star tickets, but we still have 5 more single ones, so let's see if we could luck sack anything here. Nope. Oh, there was some loading on that one. Let's see what this is. Is it Memoir? Is this stage goal? Oh, well, that's pretty fitting. So I got the Renaissance Memoir, and now I get the rate up unit, or I think the event unit for that particular memoir. So that's pretty funny. I think the game is mocking me. So we have 2 more tickets to go here. Nothing, and alright. So that's it for all our tickets. We will get on to the main show now. Not really sure how many steps I'm gonna go for Shiori. Like I'm probably gonna go at least to step 5 to get her memoir, but we'll see how far we get, because it really depends on the luck. And like if I get her first step, then we're gonna have some decisions to make, but I really doubt that, because if you look at the steps over here, she doesn't get a rate up until step 6, so not really hopeful, but we can always hope. Alright, so step 1, 1500 gems. There was some loading, but doesn't look like we get anything from there. It's okay. So from this, we're gonna at least get 1 guaranteed 4-star stage goal at step 10. So here's our second step over here. So there is 1 rainbow. Might be the 4th or 5th one will be the rainbow card. I don't know. Let's see. Nope. And here it is. And so it gives me a permanent unit that I can get from both Star Gem tickets as well as even from Gacha. So that was pretty disappointing and underwhelming. So we have our free step here. Let's see what we get. Any loading? Basically no loading, but there is a rainbow. I'm gonna guess this is probably a memoir. Oh, you never know. Oh, okay, that's nice. So it was a memoir, and it was her birthday memoir, so that's good. That means if we go to step 5, that means we're guaranteed at least 2 of her memoir. Alright, so let's do step 4 now. So we did get a 4-star stage goal, but nowhere near what we wanted. We have been getting a lot of rainbows, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's get to the rainbow right away. And poolside. Poolside used to be really good back when mid-rolls were running rampant, because there are a lot of girls that you get used on, such as Momotaro, who is obsolete now, or even like Kaguya, because you want her to hit when Hermit came out with that unvoidable blind. Alright, so we're gonna, of course, be guaranteed at least one rainbow memoir here, since we're gonna get the Shiori's birthday memoir. But if we get anything else, then that means it might be her. And so there's two rainbows, so one of them for sure is gonna, as we already know, is gonna be the birthday memoir. Maybe the other rainbow is something else. Okay, so nope, the other one is just a birthday memoir. Alright, this is not looking good. I was really hoping that she might come home by now, but looks like she's following the trend of not wanting to come home. And I don't really mind just going all the steps as long as she does come home at one point. So at this point we do have some rate ups, so hopefully this is some good news here. So we have two rainbows here. I'm kind of hopeful for this one. First rainbow here, and thank you so much. Oh my god. Shiori came home. And she didn't take the full steps like what other girls I tried hope for could get. Oh my god. She came home. Let's Holly. Okay, well, I'm in a much better mood now, so we are still going to do a discussion about how she'll fit into our team. But I'm really happy that she came home. Oh my god. We gotta take a screenshot of this. Right. Let's see anything else we can. I think there was one more rainbow. Sorry if the reaction's a bit underwhelming. This is just kind of how I am. Even if it was something really exciting, I would probably still react the same way. But just know that I am really happy. Shiori is a good girl. Oh, are you serious? What? Oh my god. What? What? Oh. Double. Oh my gosh. This is uncharted territory here. I gotta take another screenshot. Oh my god. Shiori came home. Oh my god. I think this is the best luck I've had in a birthday banner in a long time. Because I'm just trying to think, like, for a lot of the birthday banners I was trying to get, like, I never get them that early. I think this is one of the earliest ones where I did get the birthday girl. And not to mention I get a dupe of her as well, which I've never done before. Alright, and now we're kind of in this weird position. Should I pull more or should I just stop? I did say that I was going to go all the steps for her. Obviously, there are smart choices to make because there are a lot of other stage girls around that will be coming up soon. That would probably be better to pull for, but you know what? Shiori deserves this, so we're gonna go all the way, all the way to step 10. And of course, I'm gonna regret it, but it's okay. I already got the birthday girl Shiori, so that's really all that matters. And I'm kind of interested in seeing what the guaranteed will be. Alright, so we got one rainbow here. I've just noticed, I'm just looking at the timer here, and it's already been 14 minutes, so I'm not really sure. It looks like I've been rambling on for a lot. Hopefully some of you guys are still with me. So we get one more rainbow here, and that's the Bell Memoir. Pretty cool. Honestly, it doesn't really matter for anything. It doesn't really matter for me at this point because I got what I was looking for, and that's all that really matters. So we got 2 more steps here to go. Let's see anything from this step. We got 1 rainbow, so we're gonna get at least 1 more from step 10. Oh, that's not bad. I actually want some more creation jewels, so that's good. Right. and it's been reset, but this is good because we're at a guaranteed step, so we're gonna get another stage goal. Let's see what we get. Honestly, let's just not wait anymore. And that was really fast, so that tells me it's probably gonna be a dupe. Looks like we only have one as well. Let's see what it will be. I think the guarantee slot is always the 8th card. Lost count. This is probably the 6th or 7th one. Okay, so this is the last one. And hello, Otohime. So as you guys can see, it didn't say unit skill up, which means that I've gotten her so many times that she just creates conversion jewels now. Creation jewels now. Well, that's alright. We were successful in pulling for what we wanted, so let's just take a look. Let's see how she looks. So we're gonna have to find her here. So I think she is space and she is mid. We'll just apply some filters, and there she is. No idea what she said, but that sounds really cool. I think there are some people who are not really a big fan of her costume. Maybe because it doesn't really suit her, but I think it's okay. I think it's pretty nice. I think the hat looks kind of weird, if I were to be honest, but that sword looks really nice. It looks really colorful, and I like the cape. Some people like Alucard better because I think it just suits her a bit more, but as we've seen recently, Shiori has sort of been evolving her kind of character, so I think this sort of more assertive sort of look does suit her for what she is right now. And anyway, obviously I can't add her to my team because she isn't leveled yet. And right now the PvP season is special, so I can't put her in my regular PvP season team. But we're gonna go to rehearsal, and because we can make our teams like this. And now I'm gonna have to sort of decide who I'm gonna have to kick off my team. So if I'm looking here, sort of some decisions I have to make here, and so as we know, Shiori is a space, and she's mid row. So my first thought is no way I'm gonna kick Wheel of Fortune off because Wheel of Fortune and this new Shiori will synergize perfectly with each other because they can take advantage of each other's unit skill, since Shiori gives mid act and Wheel of Fortune is mid, so she'll take advantage of that. And Wheel of Fortune has space act, so Shiori can obviously take advantage of that, and Koharu can also join in on the party as well. Jekyll, I do need some bulk still, and her Gus is just very, very invaluable. Shinpachi, Queen of Hearts, nope. Strength, I'm gonna still keep on my team because her resistance to freeze and stun really, really helpful. Tower, I recently got her to US 21. I got her US 21 sort of midway through last troop review, so no one kicking her off, and I want to keep my Shiori mascots. And so by process of elimination, Komachi is gonna have to come off my team. Like, if I were to be honest here, logically I should be kicking Pollux off my team because like I just can't use her. Like, she is way too power crept at this point. I think she has like 6.3k power score. But because you have some sentimentality here going on, we are not going to replace her. I'm actually also interested in seeing where Blitz Holly actually stands. We're gonna have to find her again, but that's okay. Space, let's go to mid. So Blitz Holly is over here, and whoa, okay. I was expecting her to be somewhere up front here, but she's the back most. That's really interesting. So that means she's gonna be behind Koharu and Wheel of Fortune. And if you guys know already, Jacko, Wheel of Fortune, Koharu, they're some of the backmost mid row girls. So just having someone who's even more back row than those three characters is really surprising. Because usually I remember before back in the day when mid-row is running around. Jacko used to be like everyone's back most because she stands so far back, but you guys can see here, we've had 3 girls sort of leapfrog over her. In terms of sort of which memoir I'm going to put on her, I have her sort of skill set pulled up right here, and it looks like they're all 2 APs, and she does not have a slasher brilliance. So that tells me we're going to have to put the... We're going to have to put 40 Kira on her so she can charge. And I don't know if I have any free aquariums here. It doesn't look... Oh, it looks like I do. Okay. Let's just put that on her for now. And just looking at her skill set here, I said before there were some other reasons why she was a really good fit for my team. And as you guys probably already figured out from what I was talking about before, one of the reasons is because she synergizes with Wheel of Fortune really well. I think they would actually be a pretty good duel, because Wheel of Fortune can cleanse, and Shiori has negative effect resistance, so that's gonna be really good. And just by looking at her skill set here, first one is an aggravating slash, which gives medium damage to 3 front enemies. So I guess that's just a good starting move, nothing really special. Her second attack here is Thunderclap Blade, which gives high damage and high chance to stun out to all enemies. So this feels like something that we copied from Iza Ruko, because I know Ruko has that move. And this kind of really goes against my playstyle. As you guys know, I really hate RNG. And if you guys look at my team, like there's literally no RNG on my team. Aside from maybe Koharu's ReLIVE stun, but like no one really uses that. But I think the main reason why Shiori is pretty good is because of her last act here, which is negative effect resistance. It's unremovable as well. Immediate damage to all enemies. You never know, you might have to attack everyone. But if I'm reading this right, her negative effect resistance is only for 1 turn. I think that is what really prevents her from being in that upper echelon of the best PvP units, because you have to decide, am I going to use it on turn 1 to prevent any AP ups or dims or any like that, or am I going to use it on turn 2 to prevent someone, let's say Simple Gear Claudine, from stunning my entire team? For me, I'd probably lean to using it on turn 2, because on turn 1, at least for me, I don't tend to ban units like Hanged Man or Izanana or even Izaruko, so I don't think it'll be that useful, since I'm either going to be AP'd up or they're going to be AP'd down, so they could probably still apply whatever effect they want. So I'd probably use this on turn 2 if I get it. Seems really useful, especially if I get it as sort of on turn 1 where I can hold it. And just looking at her auto skills here, looks like she has some pretty nice auto skills actually. So a team-wide act up 20%, that is pretty significant. 10k normal barrier is nice, but we already know there's so many cleansers running around that chances of you actually making it to turn 2 with the barrier on is already a great kind of feat in itself. But anyway, people are probably going to cleanse it with their first attack anyway, so I don't think it really matters. But this passive 20% up to all allies is sort of like pseudo mid bulk, because 20% extra HP is really useful. It might actually help girls on my team like Koharu have a bit more survivability. And of course she has mid act, and we already have her at US 6 because of the dupe, so that's really good. And of course I've skipped over her climax act here. I don't really know what to sort of feel about this climax act, because once again it's RNG and I don't really like RNG, because if I'm reading this correctly, it applies some sort of stage effect to the enemy team, and it sort of kind of works like a unremovable 30% confused, because it says there's a 30% chance that the enemy stage will not be able to move or to perform whatever act they were supposed to be queued. And so honestly, I don't really know. I have really kind of lukewarm feelings about this because it seems like something that's really, really powerful, but at the same time, will she be able to uh, pull it off? Because um, her climax act here does only attack the front three enemies, which means that she is susceptible to both aggro and um, provoke. And so this is going to be a really big problem, at least for me, because you guys know I don't usually ban tanks. So that means I'm either going to have to try and pull this off through Strength, who has aggro, or even Empress. And I think Empress is actually a pretty natural counter to this Shiori because she has obviously she has the aggro that she can do with her 1 AP, but she also has starting provoke, which means even if I have negative effect resistance, if I don't cleanse it with something like Koharu's climax hack, Shiori's only going to attack Empress. Even though she has type advantage, I don't think that's going to be enough to kill her. So it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. But anyway, I think that will be my sort of one major change to my team, aside from how Tower is also US 21 now, so hopefully this makes my team a bit more competitive. And like I said in the comment last video, hopefully this makes my videos a bit more entertaining because I know I've sort of been using the same units for a few months now, and you guys who were here since the beginning probably would have noticed, I went from a top 100 team comfortably in top 100 to top 300 I think last month, and like this time I was only top 500. So hopefully this gives my team a little bit of the boost that I need. But honestly, I'm just really happy I have 3 Shioris on my team now, so that'll be really, really fun to sort of play with. As I said before, I might do something about them with my 50 subscriber special. Not really sure what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, let's save our team so we don't forget this is what we wanted to put out next time. So I'm still going to work on Wheel of Fortune's uh, unit skill, because once you get her to max, that's 50% extra damage for all space units, and that's really scary, especially because I have 3 space girls now, so that's going to be really, really nice. I actually haven't seen Shiori's, what do you call it, her climax act, but apparently it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to that as well. But anyway, that's sort of going to bring an end to this video, and it looks like this video is 30 minutes long. I have no idea how it turned out to be that long. It felt like I just started making this video a few minutes ago. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have good luck with your polls as well. I think Justice, Nana, and Lovers Claudine, they're coming up. So good luck to anyone who's polling for that, and good luck to anyone who is trying to poll for the favorite girl or unit that they really want. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching.